to the Red Pilot, y'all, and this is a Max Life on the Red Pilot. Check it out.
The life.
This is Rich House Records.
Look in my eyes and see what I see.
Lifestyle.
Can you look in my life and see what I see?
With Max Style.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see.
It's the lifestyle.
Can you look in my life and see what I see?
With Max Style. All the shit that I done, all the pain that we've been through, down since day one. Even with the shit that we went through, now you done with all the excuses. Tired of all the abuses. My good side says change, but the other side so ruthless. I'm sorry for all the pain that I brought to you and all of the family. Looking deep in my soul for the answers, and still I can't stand me. If I only knew what I know now, I'm trying to change you, change me, but I'ma make it back to me somehow. If you could only see what I can see.
Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. Can you look in my life and see what I see? Take a look in my eyes.
Man, before we really get too deep into it, I say it's good to see you again. We know where you've been at, man. You had that beautiful second wedding.
Yeah, so I'll speak on it real quick. I mean,
let's hear about it.
me and Carol, we got married actually 2 years ago, but it was during COVID, and it was kind of really quick to get her visa. I didn't get her a real expensive ring. We didn't jump through hoops to get, she had a nice wedding dress, but that's about as far as we made it. We went over to Gibraltar. We signed the papers real quick. We signed them so quick, in fact, that she didn't even take my last name. Like, we didn't even have the option of, like, where to change the names at. We just signed the shit. So the next day when we were done, we were like, what's the deal with the name? Oh, you should have done that shit yesterday. I was like, oh, fuck. We didn't fuck that one up. So this time around, we're 2 years into our marriage, and we've built our little brands up with Beyond Lifestyle. So I put out, some invites out there. I added some friends. It wasn't an event necessarily for family because we made a lifestyle wedding. And with that came a lot of nudity and sex and fun and strippers, and we blew the roof off that damn place, man. We had a blast.
Is that right?
So I surprised her with a slideshow of like all our past experiences and traveling around the world and where we've been, what we've been doing. And then I didn't re-propose, but I asked her to take my last name. I had the paperwork there to sign so that she would take my name. So that threw her for a surprise. And then I had rebought her a dress. I had rebought her a ring. I had the groom's people. I had the groom's the bridesmaids and shit. They all were dressed alike. And I surprised her with another wedding all together with people there. So she was even more surprised. I had one of my best friends kind of marry us, who's been around for a while. He knew us from the day that we met. So it was really sentimental that he would be there to wed us. So we went through all that, and the after party was so dope, man. I had one of my good friends who's a stripper. We made it to a funny act where like I was dancing, trying to do my white boy thing. Wasn't really working. She was surprised. Like, oh, I got a little fucking white boy dance. And then my boy came out with the fucking I can't even explain it, man. You just, ripped abs, total fucking dancer, and just showed out. And I just kind of copied him. I need to send you some footage of it, man. It's hilarious. But I just kind of copied him. It was still hilarious, but it was still sexy at the same time. So it was a good vibe, a good mixture, man. I think my audience was plenty entertained.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you had a good turnout overall, man.
Anything I do is gonna have a good turnout. I mean, the love and support that I get from my following is just overflowing, and I know the world is in abundance. So I appreciate all the fans and all the all the love and support that, you know, when I put something together, people want to come out. So, and I think this is just a testament of what a good job we do in putting things together. Like Hedo was a blast. People showed up and showed out for that. And this was just one more example of, you know, our success.
Absolutely, man. Max at it again, man. I want to give I want to show some love. Congratulations again to y'all. You know what I mean? You got to do what you wanted to do. Like you said, you found a love of your life, but you didn't get to do it the way you wanted to. This time you got to do it the way you wanted to. And you know what I mean? So you deserve it, man. You know what I mean? For those who know you, they know what the Mac Man is about. You know what I mean? You deserve it, man, because you show nothing but love, man. And you deserve all the good shit that's coming to you, baby. You know what I mean? So salute to y'all, man. Once again, you know. So tell me something about the details, for sure. Tell me something, man. We want to hear about some of the juicy details.
You want to hear the juicy details. So the night, normally, I won't say normally, there's kind of like a dress down period at some of these events, right? Where the girls kind of get into lingerie and then they start being more sexy or whatever. And that happened around 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then by 1 o'clock, I was like, yo, baby, let's go and go to the back room, start recruiting our friends. And when we started the party, man, everybody followed. The room was full. It was a massive sex everywhere. Somebody asked me how many girls I had sex with on my wedding day, and I was like, I don't even know, 8, 9. Like I don't know. It was God. It was so memorable. It was so fun, man. My wife started off, and everybody just followed. So it was, so God, details? Like, what kind of details? Like, each girl? Like, each position?
We don't want to get us canceled. We don't want to get us canceled now. But so, you know, give us the rated teen details, 17 details, you know. We don't want to get RX rated on details. Well, let's go R-rated details. R-rated.
R-rated, I mean, it was just a lot of, like, it was almost a line. As soon as my wife, like, went with somebody else, it was almost a line for me, like, who's going to fuck the groomsmen? Like, it was that kind of, like, vibe. And, like, when one jumped off, one was jumping back on, and it was just, I don't know which X-rated that was getting, but, like, it was the wedding. It was the wedding of every man's dreams.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what the Mac's about, man. Living the Mac's life, man. You know, absolutely. Hell yeah. So you said about 8 or 9, maybe, give or take, 2 or 3.
The club closed at 3, and we had a couple after hours spots. We rented out like 20 rooms at the hotel, so there was a whole bunch of rooms, and there was a couple Airbnb parties. So after 3 o'clock, the people that you knew, you kind of split up with and went to your own after party, and then that was a whole nother fuck fest. And just, my wife showed so much love and support, and just no drama, no, like, that's why I married her. Like, she's happy to see me work, and I'm happy to see her work. Like, we have so much fun together. We like high five each other on the way out, like, because to us it's just sex, and we can do that type of stuff and come together and still be happy. So it's not, once you get past the sex part, it's all the jealousy goes, all the regular stuff that, you know, a monogamous relationship has that you can't really do without, like, killing each other or going to divorce court. Like, we just don't have those problems. So it's something that I'm very passionate about, and I want to be able to teach people that it's okay not to be monogamous, because there are tribes, there are people out there, like-minded people, that will support you and be by your side to uplift you and teach you along the way on how to do this.
Gosh, okay. So, man, I got, you know, we have an episode about this. Talk about that stamina, man. Keep it going. So how much of this wedding did you have to, you know what I'm saying, focus on your stamina and your energy and all that, man, saying that, you know, there were 10 people, 10 women in one day.
So it comes natural now. Like, I just disperse my energy to a point where I'm not gonna come if I don't want to. I don't really. I mean, we've talked about it before. Like, I come when I want to now, just because I practiced for so long on it, and I know my body. Like, I didn't eat anything. I slept well. I made sure that, you know, I didn't have time to like meditate, but I can meditate during sex too. Like, you won't even really catch me because of my breathing techniques. I'll utilize that to like calm myself down. So it just comes natural now. So in order to do that, I might pause and go get water, you know, just to calm myself down, because I know I can get back to where I need to be. So I only came twice that night. Once with this one girl who is, I call her a throat goat, and I don't even know her real name. But
is she in the group?
Yes, she absolutely is. But it's just something that I've never, like, I've had a lot of experiences, and because I'm not saying her name, I think I can talk about it. She will die on the dick before, like, she will choke herself and literally shove it down her stomach before she ever says quit. Like, yeah. there's no hold bars, and it's very rare. So I gave. Yeah, there was that time, and then one the ending with my wife, like when we like did our own thing at the end.
That's what's up, man. I was gonna wonder that. You know, that has to happen, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, kind of has to happen. So you guys had a nice room and shit. Y'all had that time afterwards. You guys kind of had your own time, and you know, a little bit more romantic and personal.
Well, I don't know about romantic. It was raw. We didn't do a whole lot of like lovey-dovey stuff. But she was pretty drunk too, so there wasn't a lot of time for cuddling, and nobody wants that drunk. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. So, man, tell me something else. So, what else outside of what you guys do? I see all the beautiful pictures you guys took, and you said you got a lot more coming, man. Right.
So give me a little bit of details of what y'all did as far as, you know what I'm saying, spending time together, just having fun, you know?
I mean, we did some things traditional, like we did our first dance. We did, that's really it. I played the traditional music when she came down. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like she deserved that, but her dress wasn't traditional. Like the whole front of it was missing. Like, I thought it was really sexy, and almost right after, she turned into some white lingerie and had like a bride sash on. I think that's the one that I sent you. I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be a celebration of love. I wanted it to be a celebration of lifestyle. The whole goal of it was us all coming together and being able to make it something like no one's ever seen, or very rare that someone has a lifestyle wedding. And she was already backed into a corner that she couldn't say no because we were already married. So I felt pretty confident that I felt pretty confident she was going to say yes and have a good time. But outside of that, man, we have a couple more things coming up. I'm retiring in Jamaica. We're doing that June 2023. I'm coming down to Florida now, October 7th through the 10th in Secrets. And then I have Erotica booth in Washington in December. What else is going on? I'll be in Atlanta next month on the 19th and 20th. We're hosting an event there. And then I have a couple parties that I'm going to be attending to support. But those are the things that Beyond Lifestyles has right now. In the erotica section in DC. I don't know. Have you ever heard of it?
I have not. You said, so this is in DC?
Well, it's actually all over. They tour. It's basically a whole bunch of porn stars coming together, a whole bunch of toy makers, websites, filming artists.
I have heard of it. I'm lying. I'm sorry. Yeah. When I was living in Vegas, I'm tripped. Yeah, I used to have it a lot, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's coming to DC. I got a booth down there to host us. Gotcha.
So you said the next thing pretty much going on, you said it's going to be in Atlanta? To the 19th of the 20th? What's that called?
The 20th is open to public, and the 19th is just like a house party with friends that I have down there. So it's going to be at Tokyo Valentino on the 20th in Atlanta.
For sure, for sure. That's the next thing pretty much coming up soon. And so talk to me a little bit, just a quick rundown again about, so you said in Jamaica. What you doing in Jamaica again? So you retired? That's where your retirement party is going to be at?
That's going to be my retirement party for sure. The dates for that are the 24th through the 29th of June. And we just came back from Jamaica, so it was so live and so much fun that I knew that I wanted to be back there, and I knew that I wanted to be on that stage and have everybody kind of support me, because my friends, my tribe, my people are here. So in this lifestyle, so those are the people that I most want to celebrate with.
Absolutely, man. You got to keep it in the family. You know what I'm saying? You got to, for sure, man. So. Shit, man, what else you want to tell me, man, before we, you know what I'm saying? Before we because I ain't talked to you in a minute, man. What else is happening?
Let me get your opinion of this. My second book's about to come out. My editor's coming back from Hidu. She's putting the final touches on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to call it Sex, Chicken, and Cocoa Butter 2. I want to do something. I want to do something a little different. What do you think about the, I don't know, Sexo Pollo, and give me some ideas, man. I know you haven't necessarily read the book. Maybe I can send you the book. Would you read it?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost done with this one. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, I do be hitting the book up. You know what I'm saying? It sits right there every time. Every interview I have, the book's right there. But we've been waiting on that second one. Of course, I read it, man. Of course.
All right.
But yeah, I think
let me get your opinion on what's the name now one, because I'm a little stumped. I think Sex, Chicken, and Cocoa, but I want it to be similar because I want people to know that it's a sequel. But I don't necessarily want it to be that.
Gotcha. So do you want the word sex in it still? You think that's the biggest thing?
No, that's been my biggest drawback is the word sex, because Facebook won't let me promote it. Amazon won't let me promote it, just because it has the word sex in it. So I can't. I don't want it to have that.
For sure, for sure. Well, keep that in mind, man. Yeah, I think the pollo and all that is good though. It's still chicken, and you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, I think you should keep it on the lines though, like you said, man. You know what I mean. So so the people know, when can they be looking for that one?
Well, I got to get the name and the artwork done, but I'm thinking I can have that out in the next 2 months.
Oh, damn, that's the next 2 months, huh? I'm thinking next year sometime, for sure. So everybody be on the lookout for that, I don't even know what sex is in Spanish, but that pollo.
Sexo.
What is it?
Sexo, or yeah, Sexo, Pollo, and Crema. I don't know. I'm still working with it.
Yeah, still work with it.
I see Hollywood just joined. Let me give a shout out to Hollywood real quick, because Hollywood,
everybody you want to, man.
Hollywood has got an apartment in Hedonism, connected right next to Jamaica, like right next to Hedonism. He's got it as an Airbnb, and it was a beautiful little apartment. I might have broken his rules about the 2-person rule, because Hedonism is connected to the place, so I just walked right back onto Hedonism, picked up my friends, and brought them back to the apartment. Which sounds like, more after I read the rules, it might have been against the rules. But I had such a good time. I shot up an extra $25 for the cleaning fee, because I apologize ahead of time, because we fucked those sheets up.
Shout out to Hollywood, man. That's what's up, man.
But if anybody's interested in going to Hidu or Jamaica, it's right next to Sandals and Hedonism. It's a beautiful little spot, and it's got its own pool, its own private beach. It's legit.
That's what's up. So he said, so people can get in touch with Hollywood if they go out there, and they can get at the Airbnb. He said, you got an apartment.
It's Holly with O's _style. He just popped in on there. H0LLY Wood with 2 zeros _style. But that's my man. He's in Atlanta. I can't say enough about him. He's got a little. If you ever been to Atlanta for Paradise Valley, he's got a little spot. He's really deep in the lifestyle. He's got a little mobile home type because they got parking lots on Paradise Valley where you can go and be. It's like a nudist resort in Atlanta. Yeah. It's really nice.
So they got mobile homes. I see you just pull up. You can go into mobile homes. It's like a nudist resort, mobile home park or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's legit too, man. He's got it made as far as I'm concerned. My little idol. That's what I want to do. If I could retire on a little nudist resort and party all the day on time, shit.
That's the way to do it. That's the way you ain't going shit. I heard you on that, man. I heard you on that. So what's up? Who else popped in here, man? Not that you don't love everybody in the group, you know what I mean? But see anybody else you want to give a shout out to, man, before we get up out of here?
They're probably already gone now. I see there's only 3 people right now watching, but I know you're gonna edit it. I know Jay just popped in. She's my admin from Texas. I don't know what she was talking about. I wish I was there, but my Texas admin, she's the one who put Heater together for us. Brilliant girl. Definitely a lot of attitude, but I love her to death. And shit, I see somebody's trying to show me some love, talking about Max on top. I should have been reading the comments while we was doing this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard too, though, man. But you know, what I'm saying, I'm gonna start to edit these. You know, what I'm saying, start sending them directly to you because these are like the better. Cause you can just download. I can download this. Put your song in the front end. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard to put the song in before. You know what I mean? While we're doing it live. So.
What about you, man? You got any questions? You got any? Anything coming up?
Shit, man. I got some stuff coming up with my guy Israel, man. He's out there in Cali. He's more along the lines of, you know what I'm saying, that open thinking, like kind of how when we first met, I was telling you about, you know what I mean? And he wanted to tap in with you and get to know you. I got a lot of people that jumped in the group, man. I've been looking, a lot of my Facebook friends, they're in the group, man. I didn't even know till recently. So I just want to say once again, like, shout out to you, Mac, for letting people know they can be who they want to be. You know what I mean? Like, because it's so real. And that's why we hooked up in the first place. Because shit, there's not many people. Everybody wants to live the lifestyle you live, but nobody wants to live the lifestyle you live because they're worried about what other people think about them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's a big part of it. It's a big part of it.
Oh, you just reminded me. Let me tell you. So, I don't know if I told you last time, but I was really stressing about my job because there was a command climate survey, and the kids that I work with, they were talking shit about me, saying everybody knows what he does outside of work. How can we respect him? Stuff like that. And I was worried I was going to get counseled, and I did. I got counseled, but it was basically saying that I don't talk about it at work. People should mind their damn business. And I haven't done anything illegal, and there was no pending activity. So what a way I framed it. I don't know if I can see if you can see it over there on the wall. Hold on. I framed that motherfucker, put it right there on my wall. Basically said everybody shut their goddamn mouths. Don't mind me. And that is, in my job field, that is so rare to have somebody have your back like that. So, I was blessed. It went to show that, you know, everything that I'm manifesting, because I want to be on Lifestyles to be this, almost like a nonprofit eventually too, to say, these morality clauses that people have at work. Like you have to be this person, right? You can't post X, Y, and Z. You can't live your life outside of this, and people in public can't know that you're this. I've had teachers get fired because they're swingers, and I'm so against that. Like, you can be gay, you can be poly, you can be anything except for a swinger these days. And if you are, you can't let anybody know, or you're going to lose your job, or you're on, you know, what is it called when you first get hired and you're on probation? You're on probation. They just your stuff because they know you had sex with other people, and I'm so against that. There's nothing illegal about it. I don't think there's anything morality. Just because you're doing it with your partner, you're doing it with your wife. It's not like I'm not doing something out. I'm not cheating. I'm not lying, which most people are. You know what I'm saying? But people are cheating and lying and doing it the wrong way, where I'm open and free and honest with me and my wife, and I got to get fired because I'm myself. I'm so anti all of that. And for my my job to have my back and support me was such a blessing. And I wish that I could do more for the person that wrote that letter for me to basically tell everybody to shut their damn mouth and stop talking shit.
Yeah, shout out to that person, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever that person is. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to them. They keep you doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, man. People living their life the way they want to, and you know what I'm saying? Not worried about the narrative or whatever the hell that may be. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, most people are cheating and shit. You know, going behind people's back. I mean, so I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like in California right now, they just pretty much abolished the law, the loitering law, like for fucking, you know what I'm saying, like women that are, you know what I'm saying, street loitering or whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, like, you can't even now, like, which how it should be, mind you, they can't be harassed even if they're all walking up and down the street in a skirt trying to sell, you know what I'm saying, do what they're doing. They can't be harassed until they've actually done that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. It's always sex is going to be the only thing that keeps us on this planet anyway. So, regardless of what people think, it is what it is, man. So, shit. What else for you, Mac?
I don't have a whole lot. I see your people joining Beyond. You can find Beyond Lifestyles at Facebook, /groups/Beyond Lifestyles, or you can just search Beyond Lifestyles on Facebook to find us. It's just a place where you can come to be yourself and seek education and like-minded people. So you can find us there or on Instagram, beyond.lifestyles. And that's where we post our booty of the weeks, our beauty of the weeks, some of the events and stuff that we do, some highlights. So if you're interested or you're intrigued or you just want to support, those are the two outlets you can find us at.
See you, Mac, baby. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. One love.
All right,